Hello everyone, so welcome back to another tutorial, and today I'm going to show you how you can set up schedule backups of your WordPress website if you are using Namecheap's managed easywp hosting. So if you have watched my previous tutorial, you would know how to access this dashboard here. And easywp does offer a backup system, but it is not scheduled. It is a manual system, so every time you want to create a backup, you will have to do it manually, and it is also not stored offsite. So we do not want our backups to be available on the same server as our other website files, because in case our website gets hacked or anything goes wrong with the server, the backups will also be not available. So for this reason, we want a backup that runs on a fixed schedule, that is automatically, and is stored offsite, which means it should be stored on a cloud service like Google Drive, OneDrive, or any other cloud storage. So let's start the tutorial. First thing you have to do is log into the admin area of WordPress. To do so, you can simply click on this admin button here, and it will directly log you into your WordPress admin area. So here, go to plugins on the left sidebar, click on add new. Here in the search bar, search for a plugin called updraft. So this is the plugin we want, and you can see it has a lot of installation, 3+ million active installation, and it is regularly updated. And the best thing, it is free if you have simple needs and a simple website. So let's install this plugin. Click on install now, then activate this plugin. Now close this guide here. Now let's go to settings. This plugin is really very easy to set up, and once you schedule your backups, you can just forget about it. First, let's learn how to create a backup manually. It's really simple. Just click on this button here, backup now, and you will see this options. First is include your database. Yes, we should always include this, and we also want the files. And this last setting allows you to delete this backup only manually. So even if you hit the retention limits of this plugin, which means that you can set the retention limit to keep last 10 backups or last 7 backups, so that you do not run out of storage space on your server. So even if you hit the retention limit, you tick this box, this backup will not be deleted. And you can take this option when you are creating a backup manually before doing some major change. So you are sure that this backup will be there and will not be deleted. So once you are done with the changes and everything is working and you want to delete it, you can delete it manually. Okay. Now click on this backup now, and the backup is complete. Now, because my site is just a fresh installation and it does not contain much content, so the backup did not took much time, and the backup time will entirely depend on the type of server you have and the size of your website. Now, if you want to download this backup to your PC, you can individually just click on this options here, and you can download the database, plugin folder, theme, upload, and others. And if you want to restore it, so you can just simply hit this restore button here to delete it, and you can also view the log if there was any issue. Okay, now let's go to the settings tab here. Here you can schedule your backups. Just click on this drop down option here, and now you can decide how frequently you want to create backups. So let's say I want to have weekly backups, and I want to retain, if you want to retain more than 2 backups, you can change this, but depending on your website size, it will take more and more space. So I will just keep it to 3 for now. And this will only back up the files of your WordPress website. And so for database, I want to back it up daily. I can also do that. You can have different schedule for files backup and database backup. Database basically contains all the settings, and files are basically like images, themes, etc. So I want to retain last 7 database backups. Database backups do not take much space. Now let's set where we want to store this backup. So I will select Google Drive, scroll down a bit, and this will be the Google Drive folder name. In the free version of this plugin, you can not change this folder name. Now keep this option at default. Tick all this option here. Now scroll down And every time a backup runs, if you want to get an email notification, you can tick this box and click on Save Changes. Now this plugin will prompt you to authorize it to use your Google Drive account. So just click on this link. Now select your Gmail account. You can see the permissions this plugin requires. Click on Allow. Then finally click on Complete Setup. And that's it. We have scheduled our backups. You can read this message here. Success, you have authenticated your Google Drive account named SWP. Your Google Drive quota usage 4% use. So you can also see the quota use of your Google Drive account. The scheduled backups will run on their time and you can verify the files and database from your Google Drive. It will be available in that updraft folder. So I hope you guys found this tutorial useful. If you have any questions or feedback, please post in the comments. And that's it guys for this video. I will see you in the next video.